Good evening, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back with another one of these little whiteboard videos. Now, you guys seem to like the last one, which I'm very glad about, and I'm going to continue teaching you guys all of the information that I have retained in the last couple of years doing e-commerce and being a dropshipper, kind of on and off, and only recently being essentially a full-time online entrepreneur. Now, in my time doing e-commerce, in my time doing online business, there have been a lot of mistakes that I committed that I really don't wish on anyone else. One of those problems is the selection of the winning products. Now, when it comes to dropshipping, whether you are doing organic, whether you are doing meta ad dropshipping, whether you are doing Etsy dropshipping or Depop dropshipping, your product selection matters quite a lot. Now, are there winning products? Yes. Do you have to find a winning product? It depends. Because if you're doing e-commerce, you're running ads, it's a little bit more complicated. Now, we're gonna start with 3 different types of products, and we're gonna start with 3 different forms of dropshipping that you have to do different research in order to cater to that kind of dropshipping. Now, this is gonna be kind of a long and complicated video, so I want you guys to kind of bear with me here. The 3 different forms of dropshipping that we are going to be teaching here today, and I hope that you guys can see that, is 1, organic dropshipping, 2, AI branded, and 3, Etsy. So these are essentially the 3 different forms of dropshipping that you can take on for yourself. Now, what I would recommend to start is to start on Etsy and then fund your way into doing AI branded dropshipping. If you don't want to do that, you can always go the organic route if you are thinking of doing the videos yourself and you have a little bit more time. Now, we're not really going to get into that right now. We're just going to get into the research method for the products here. Okay. So we are going to start with organic dropshipping, and the reason that we're starting with organic is because actually the product selection and the way that you do the research is actually very similar to when you are doing research for AI branded dropshipping, because essentially with these 2 business models you are kind of testing the same products. Not really, but also yes, and I'll get into that. So really, when it comes to doing the whole dropshipping gig, a lot of people online tell you to do 2 things, right? And that is to use a spy tool or the burner. Okay? If you guys don't know what the burner method is, it is essentially that you create a burner account, meaning an account that is really just for one thing, like a burner phone, right? You create a burner account on Instagram or TikTok and you only interact with other dropshipping videos. However, there is an issue. A lot of you guys, when you guys actually do the burner method here, you guys tend to not get very solid products. You guys say shit like, well, my burner's fucking cooked. And it's actually not that simple. It's not because your burner account doesn't have a good algorithm and can't find good products on there. What you're doing is that you are not optimizing your burner in the best way that you possibly can. Now, when most people make a burner account on TikTok or Instagram and then they interact with the videos of other dropshippers and products, obviously they do the whole TikTok made me buy it, Instagram made me buy it. This is not what you want to do, okay? When you make a burner account, the best way to go about it is to act exactly like a person. And the reason that I say that is because when you interact with other product videos, when you interact with other dropshipping videos, what it's gonna do, okay? And we're gonna get into the spy tool in a little bit, but we're really gonna focus on here because this is very important. When you interact, okay, with other dropshipping videos, especially the ones that are kind of the lowest of the lowest tiers of dropshipping, which is like the lazy ones and the ones that kind of scam people, right? The ones that have videos of people crying and people doing cancer shit and fucking doing, dogs dying. It's the scum of the earth, right? The fucking people that are doing some bullshit. That's the kind of things that you're interacting with on your burner account. And when you you know, the B for burner. Let me make that bigger. B for burner, okay? When you are interacting with these product videos, okay, let's assume that is a product right here, and it's a shitty product. You're interacting with these videos, and then you don't know what is a good product or not when you are just seeing these shitty videos, because you haven't optimized your burner account in a way that is optimal for you to actually find good products. You are just interacting with the lowest tiers of the dropshippers, right? The ones that are only being seen by other burner accounts. Typically what you'll see here is people commenting stupid ass emojis that have no relevance to the video itself, right? It might have blown up for a little bit. It has maybe 2,000, 3,000 likes on one of these videos. It could be a video about like some kitchenware or some stupid fucking fidget spinner or an anime rug. Most of these products are just not going to be good because they are just bombarded and played with other burner accounts. And when you continue to interact with these dropshipping videos, even though you are trying to find a winning product, right? You're trying to find a product that has a lot of comments, that has a lot of virality, that it recently went viral, but you're gonna end up finding it's just these shitty products that are being touched by other burner accounts. And the way to kind of, you know, and then you end up running these shitty ass products here, and then the cycle continues, right? That's not ideal at all for your situation if you want to do organic dropshipping. Anyways, the cycle is going to continue and you're only going to run really shitty products. Now, there's a way to get around this, and I am going to explain this to you from a content creator perspective. Now, if you guys have seen this channel, you guys know that I came from a content creator perspective, a content creator point of view. In order for you to optimize a good burner account to actually find you winning products, you have to stop thinking like a burner account. You have to stop thinking like a dropshipper. In order to be a good dropshipper, you cannot think like a dropshipper. And this is what I mean, okay? Every single time that these accounts go extremely viral, they're not going viral to these burner accounts. They are going viral to actual legitimate people. And you want to be one of those people that sees that content. Burners are only gonna see stupid dropshipping videos from fucking lazy retards. You don't wanna be that. You want to be the guy that creates the burner account, right? This is your phone here with Instagram and shit here. Okay, it looks like a door, but it's fine. You wanna be the guy that creates the Instagram account right here and only sees things from content creators, okay? Not from dropshippers. And the reason that I say that is because content creators know how to go viral more than anybody else. And I know this because I have gone viral multiple times. In total, I have on Instagram probably over, not gonna lie, 500 million plus videos, if not more. It could be a lot more. Now, this is just a very basic estimate. 500 million views in total. Now, with this information here, what you guys can do and apply to yourselves when you're doing the burner account is to only look for videos of products that have gone really viral, that have very recent comments, and it's really, sometimes it's not even a drop shipped video. For example, and I'm gonna put this up on the screen too, so that it's not just a board. I had a video on its own that hit 33 million views, okay? Now, this was before I was thinking like a dropshipper, because I was thinking like a content creator. These 33 million views got me 0 sales. Why? Because I wasn't even running a product. But if I had utilized this information as a content creator point of view, it would have generated me a lot of money if I had a store ready at that time. Now, at the time, I was only thinking like a content creator, and this is how you should be thinking, but you're a dropshipper too. My mistake was that I was only thinking like the content creator. Now, in the video, you see that it is comparing, okay? It is comparing a $3,000 camera versus the $100 camcorder. Here's the video right here if you guys want to see it. And in the video, it went extremely mega viral. And you can see in the comments that people are asking, what is the name of that camcorder? You are not trying to sell to these guys. You're only showing the result of the product. And by trying to sell, hey guys, look at this camcorder. So at that point, you've lost them. The reason that this went super mega viral and why it could have made me a lot of cash if I had a product to run with it is because it was entertaining. This wasn't about selling the product. It was about showing the capacity of the camera versus the low camera. And by the way, most people actually were asking about the $100 camera and asking where to buy it. If I had ran a camcorder that was $50 or $60, and people were already commenting, asking where to buy, and I had a website in that bio with 33 million views only on one of the videos, okay? And I'm talking this whole little thing that I did had gotten me at least 120 million views in total doing the same format. Now this is the style that actually got my account pretty much up and running. And if I had actually locked in before and applied this information and had a website up and running, if it had only converted at 300, 400, 500 per mil, which for a nice looking camera and a good offer on your website, I really think that it would have made a lot of money. That would have been at least $30, $40, $50,000. Now, unfortunately, that did not happen because I wasn't running anything at that time, but the views did speak for themselves. If you guys don't believe me, you guys can check out Instagram, Jcography. That is my little cinematography personal account. Now, to apply this to your shit, what you guys have to do, again, when you are creating your burner account, you have to think not like a dropshipper, but think like a content creator. How can I make content that makes people entertained? How can I make content that makes people actually feel an emotion? And I'm not talking about scamming people with these fucking dog and cancer videos, the Stitch videos in the beginning. That's the wrong way of thinking about it, because you are not learning anything from doing that. You have to learn how to make videos in a way that you can continue the trend and continue making money. A good example of this, and this is in the same niche, you want to interact with the videos of the people, for example, and this is just an example in that niche, you have to interact with the people that are in a content creator space within that niche. So there was one guy, I forgot his name, but he ran that little tiny mini camera. I know that you guys have seen that before. Now what he did is that he essentially, he wasn't doing all these weird little hand things, and he wasn't really trying to do the whole dropshipping trends with all like the stupid viral audios. No, he created his own trend. And the guy running the little camera essentially would just show, the little camera right here. This is the camera here. And he would just show the screen of the camera in the beginning. And after that, it would be actual clips of camcorder footage, right? Or like digicam footage. But then he snuck in something a little bit interesting. He snuck in videos of weird innuendos and 9/11 jokes, and that is what made him go viral. And he was able to capitalize off of that. Now, this is in the same niche that I was, and this is what I'm telling you, like, at the time, this was a very, very good camera to run. But unfortunately, right now, it's been very, very saturated. Now, I know that I'm combining the burner research method with actually trying to go viral, and I'm sorry about that. It's kind of all over the place, but this is all still very crucial information. When creating your burner account, you have to keep in mind that you have to act like a person and interact with the product pages of people that have, they have a foundation. They're not just bottom feeder drop shippers that have 1, 2, 3,000 followers and probably made 0 sales. You want to interact with the people with the highest competitors, and really like follow these guys and see what they're doing. And why are you not doing that too? So with organic dropshipping, that is pretty much essentially how to do the burner method. Now with the burner as well, what you can do is you can go straight into AliExpress and you can create a burner account on AliExpress. And to do that with AliExpress, you want to already have made an Instagram or a TikTok burner account. and have already found potentially winning products, not the bottom feeder ones, right? But the ones that are focused on the content creation aspect of it, the ones that have people talking about it in the comments and going crazy in the comments. You plug those into AliExpress, and AliExpress will find you different products that are very similar to this one. So that is the way to do it on AliExpress if you want to as well. But the burner method is not dead. Like I'm telling you, this is not a bad method. All you have to do is do it the right way. If your burner method is full of shitty products, it's because you made it that way. I find pretty solid products most of the time when I go on my burner method on TikTok and Instagram. Now, what I would recommend is doing Instagram, because kind of the organic space is moving more towards Instagram rather than TikTok, because TikTok is a little bit harder now due to TikTok Shop. And yeah, that is essentially it for today. We will get a couple more videos going for you guys, so stay tuned for that. This is Crash Course 1, and we'll continue doing the product research with you guys, and I'll kind of grab your hand and help you guys along the way. But anyways, this is part 1. Thank you guys for watching.